A lot of experience under his belt. Sebastian Mielitz used to play for Werder Bremen, actually won the German Cup, the DFB Pokal, a long time ago with Werder Bremen, played in the UEFA Cup as well for Werder Bremen. A long history with that side over a decade ago. And here he is now in defence, and that's a mistake. At the back immediately inside the first few seconds. First shot on goal, first save for Mielitz. And that was a massive opportunity after just around 20 seconds. Armindo Sieb, 18 years old. We've not seen too much of him this season, but a calamity in the Viktoria Cologne defence, and Armindo Sieb really should have put that somewhere better. Huge chance to open the scoring. That doesn't bode well for that Viktoria Cologne defence. First thing they've had to deal with right at the start of the game. There was a massive lack of communication at the back. Well, from one early chance, will we get another? We might, you know. Will the shot come in? Blocked away, corner. Big chances for both sides inside the first 70 seconds. A dramatic start here at the Stadion an der Grünwalder Straße in Munich. Ball into the middle, wunderlich it was. Maybe they overplayed that a little bit, Viktoria Cologne. When you're struggling, you've just got to get something in on target. Didn't manage it on that occasion. Took a little bit too long. Bayern clear. Still a bit of danger with the corner kick though. Wunderlich it is to whip it in with the right foot. Header on it. Schultz, the defender, getting up to it but not getting it on target. Looking to atone for that error already. Michael Schultz. Or will the game settle down after a frantic opening 90 seconds or so? Lucas Schneller, the goalkeeper, under pressure already. Free kick given by Patrick Hanselbauer. Bayern will have the chance to get the ball away. A little bit messy from both sides in these very, very early stages. Holger Seitz watching on. Got a draw last time out, Bayern 2, up against another relegation rival of Viktoria Cologne. That's FC Kaiserslautern. Huge name to be down there at the bottom of the third division in German football. It was a 1-1 draw against Kaiserslautern for Bayern 2, away as well. And that was despite Bright Ariembi being sent off rather early on, so the point probably represented a good return for Holger Seitz's side. And they'll be looking for more today against struggling Viktoria Cologne. Without a victory since December the 5th. All the way back then. 79 days it's been since they picked up 3 points in the Dritte Liga. 8 attempts without a win. Vital for them to get something out of today's game, and they really need to arrest that run. Only 2 points from their last 5 games, and that is how you find yourself in trouble at the bottom. And that's nice movement down the right-hand side. Armindo Sieb getting involved again. Will he get a better opportunity though than he found after 19 seconds into the game? An incredible chance. Through, could see the whites of the eyes of Sebastian Mielitz, the Cologne goalkeeper. Put it right at him. Offside given. Bayern still on the ball down the right-hand side. Might win the throw-in out of this. They don't, though. Good defending from Cologne. Throw in up the wing, headed straight back. Couple of touches to get control of it, but Bayern still have it. Looking across the midfield. Remy Vita. Good combination play. Vita cannot quite get through the gap and into the box though. Cologne with the chance to bring it away now. Loose touch. They're looking for the free kick and they've got it. Max Veldsmüller, the man penalised. Loch going back to the defence. And the game has settled down, of course, in the last 5 minutes after that furious opening. Big chances for both teams, not least Bayern, inside 20 seconds. And here they come again. This might be a chance. Players on the overlap. They've gone out right. Shot comes in. Mielitz has to save that. Shot was from the angle. Didn't look to be too much danger on there. But Armindo Sieb is keeping busy in this game. Inside 7 minutes, that time he cut inside, fired right for the corner. Much more difficult opportunity than earlier, but it was a good cutback and it was a good strike. Credit to Sebastian Mielitz for a good parry away. Corner ball, Bayern 2. Whipped in, Mielitz punches it away, whistle had already gone. Ball into the box. Nice idea. Mielitz gathers again. You can see the danger that Bayern are trying to create here. Didn't quite work out on that occasion. Köln there attacking down the right-hand side, just knocking the ball out of play. Interesting times this for Olaf Janssen. How low must the confidence be at Viktoria Cologne with no wins since the 5th of December? Bayern trying to exploit that. Almost got into the penalty area a moment ago. Once again the move breaking down just on the edge of the box. Miscommunication again there from Viktoria Cologne. Turned over easily for the red shirts of Bayern. Angelo Stiller got it back cheaply again though. Noach with some defending to do down by the corner. Bayern throw. Not a great clearance. It's going to stay in play though. A little bit lucky with the bobble and bad clearance. Feldhan gets the chance to bring it away himself from the centre of that back three. Launched forward from Mielitz. That's too far forward. No white shirts anywhere near that one. It's going to dribble all the way through to Lukas Schneller, the 19-year-old goalkeeper. Kilian Sinkbeil knocking it across to Feldhan. And all the way across the back three with Jamie Lawrence. Feldhan the absolute standout in terms of age in this side. Bayern full of young players, as you'd expect. Plenty of players under 20. And that's going to come all the way through to the edge of the area. Once again, cut out at the last moment by Lohr. This time there is a white shirt forward. Timmy Thiele ran into problems a little bit there, Thiele. Might have fouled Remy Vita as well. Not happy with the decision. First little hint that of Viktoria Cologne having players forward in the right place to break. Half an opportunity for Thiele. Was on the score sheet last time out, Timmy Thiele. In a quite incredible game against Ingolstadt. Thiele giving Viktoria Cologne the lead. They must have thought that their losing run was coming to an end. Heading into the 90th minute with a 1-0 lead against Ingolstadt. Fabian Buntic, the Ingolstadt goalkeeper, coming up to grab an equaliser for Ingolstadt. Incredible scenes. And not only that, but Kanija Elver found time to get a winner for Ingolstadt after that. So not only did the goalkeeper come up and score an equaliser against Viktoria Cologne, but they conceded a goal to lose the game as well. Heartbreak for these players. Had a bit of a rest since then. One game behind many other teams. But with just 24 points, they do need to pick up some more. They will be struggling after what happened last time. Free kick delivered high into the box. Done well to keep that in. But Viktoria can bring it away. Round one player looking for a second. That's a good pass and it's taken on really well. Cueto it is. Really good first touch. Has opened something up there. The ball back across. Look how many red shirts there were there and how few white shirts. Not willing to risk players going forward there, and Cueto cut that back. I made it about 6-1 in terms of 6 red shirts and just 1 white shirt to aim for. Can't blame Cueto for having difficulty picking out a teammate at that point. First sign of what Lucas Cueto can do today, the 24-year-old left winger. Top scorer. One of a few players that Viktoria Cologne will need to rely on if they're to get out of this trouble. Lucas Cueto on 7 goals this season. Next best is Timmy Thiele, the centre forward today, the number 39 with 4 goals. Captain Mike Wunderlich, 34-year-old, also on 4 goals. You see him in the number 8 shirt with the captain's armband for Viktoria today. Interestingly, top 3 scorers for Bayern 2 also have 7, 4 and 4. That would explain why neither side is really up the top, but that's a long ball. Goalkeeper's got to deal with that one. Takes a safe option, Lukas Schneller. Can't blame him. Just worth putting that one out of play. No need to do anything else. Under a bit of pressure. That was a good long ball forward from Viktoria Cologne. Just in that right place, in behind the defence. Forcing the young goalkeeper Schneller to get out there. Schneller, of course, meaning faster or quicker in German. Lucas Schneller was the quicker man to the ball that time. Back at the other end now, Sebastian Mielitz. Couple of vital saves already. One was made easy for him by the number 41 Armindo Sieb. The other is a rather more difficult parry. But he's kept out Sieb twice now. Generally been a lot more busy though. A lot busier than Lucas Schneller up at the other end. Well, quarter of an hour gone here in Munich. It has been interesting. I wouldn't have thought that we'd be looking at a 0-0 inside the first quarter of an hour if you'd have taken that on the basis of the first couple of minutes. Looked like it was going to be chance after chance, but that has settled down a bit. Bayern looking more comfortable in possession. Certainly a lot more of the ball down in this final third of the pitch for Bayern. But breaks like that have happened for Viktoria Cologne. And there's another really good ball forward. Keeping it going. Corner ball one. That's how Viktoria Cologne are looking to cause trouble today. Perfect long ball away. Struggling to get out. Just bypass everybody. Risser it was. Threading it through to Timmy Thiele. Thiele with no real support. Took the option of an extra touch. Take it near to the byline. Made it much less likely to score. Trying to give teammates a chance to get in there. Give him some options. Corner's how it came out instead. Not a bad return for Viktoria Cologne. From defending to corner in a matter of seconds. Will be a delivery into the area. Go across for now instead to Marcel Risser. It's Risser who chips it in, and that's another corner. Schneller attempted to come across. Too late. Another corner ball for Viktoria. Two very different styles of play on offer today. This time, Marcel Risser's corner. Who's in there? Still danger. Ball still loose, and it's lashed into the net. I don't see any problems from Patrick Hanselbauer. Fist pumps from Viktoria Cologne. They've taken the lead. Probably against the run of play. But Lucas Cueto it is again. I mentioned that he was the top scorer, and he's done it again. Corner was just never cleared. The first header perhaps should have gone in. Cologne with heads in hands already at that point, but some acrobatic work down there in the penalty area to keep that one alive. Look at what the number 17 does here. René Klingenberg really gets the ball back across into the danger area. When the initial header was missed, half of the Viktoria Cologne players had their heads in their hands. Half of the Bayern defenders didn't know where it was going. A lot of credit there for the assist to René Klingenberg. Kept the danger alive. Cueto. Relatively simple finish in the end. His 8th of the season. Lashing it in for 1-0 Viktoria Cologne. I mentioned there were different styles of play to enjoy in today's game. It's been long balls forward, quick breaks and set pieces for Viktoria Cologne. Bayern 2 with a much more patient build-up. A lot more possession heavy. It's as you'd expect them to play really, given the nature of their players. Having this football philosophy instilled in them. Trying to breed players for the future for FC Bayern. Surely a number of these players will go on to great things in football. Some really, really young players in there. Scott, 18 years old. Remy Vita, 19. Armando Sieb, 18. Kilian Senkbeil, 21. Jamie Lawrence, 18. Angelo Stiller, 19. An incredibly young squad, really, when you look across the starting 11. Different story for Viktoria Cologne. But they've got themselves in front. Lucas Cueto. Mielitz again. Just waiting over in the right-hand side of his penalty area. Doesn't want anything coming back towards the goal. Bit of a bobbly pitch today. Difficult at this time of year. That's kept in play over on the left for Viktoria. Looking for a different type of ball forward that time. Didn't pay off. Bayern throw in. Feldmüller spreads it out to the left-hand side. Has he overrun it there? Remy Vita, no he hasn't, still got it. The space in front of him. Goes for the early ball, he's going to get it back, Remy Vita. Difficult one to control with all that power on it. Lashed forward. Max Feldmüller getting in there, ending up with a Cologne throw. Here's another look at the goal. The header was missed initially. Maximilian Rossmann made a mess of a free header in the middle of the penalty area. Great deal of fortune for Viktoria Cologne that ball stayed alive. They stayed open to it. Coeto was able to smash it home. This is certainly a team who knows, though, that a 1-0 lead doesn't mean anything until the final whistle is blown. And there's plenty of time left here in Munich for this game. I do hope you're enjoying it so far. A lot of time left for more action. Here's a good ball into the penalty area for Bayern. They've taken a shot. Mielitz gathers it easily enough in the end. Head in hands for Christopher Scott. Header flicked on. Jastrzębski, it looked like. Nobody behind him though, and Mielitz has all the time in the world to get it away for Cologne. Nice little bit of interplay. Clever cut back as well from René Klingenberg. Whistle's gone. Vita. Seen him a lot already down on that left-hand side for Bayern. Expect to see more of that as the game progresses. But here we are halfway through the first half now in the Grünwalder Stadion in Munich. What does Holger Seitz think, the Bayern 2 manager, about being 1 down in this game already? Huge chances for Armindo Sieb. Not taken. That's really nice little link passing there. And that's a great ball into the box. Needed good defending from Rossmann. And now they can hack it clear. They're going to keep the ball here, Viktoria Cologne. It's worked well. Thiele couldn't do anything with it. That's more like it from FC Bayern 2. The Amateur getting forward with a little bit more potency on that occasion. Another long ball. Keepers come out. How comfortable is Lukas Schneller on the ball? Well, he's made that one count. Found Dennis Waldner. And it is Dennis Waldner again who can take the throw in, the number 44. A good challenge to win that one back. Stiller it was with the yellow boots. Nice passing, free kick goes Bayern's way. Don't want to be giving them the space and time to do that. That is where they excel, this Bayern 2 side. Accurate, fast passes. Players with technical skill, control and quality on the ball. More time, the more space you give them to do that, the more dangerous they will be. Here's a chance of a different kind from the set piece. Will be Angelo Stiller. Looks like he's the one with hands up, waiting to whip it in. Goes for the back post. It's across the middle. Corner ball. Looks like Klingenberg and Kilian Senkbeil just had a bit of a coming together in the area there. It was a corner that was given. Senkbeil maybe kicking against the boot, perhaps, of Benny Klingenberg with that shot. It was a nicely worked set-piece routine. You can see the ball whipping backwards, definitely sitting up to be put back across the goal. They did that well, but here's the resulting corner. Big header on it from Michael Schulz. The Cologne defence gathered themselves a little bit after that terrible miscommunication inside the first 15 or 20 seconds. Gifted a huge opportunity for Bayern. Relief that that opportunity wasn't taken. Cueto stays down. Just pulled back to his feet by his teammate. There's a Viktoria throw-in. Bit of a clash there out on the touchline with Lawrence. Bit of a panicked ball across defence. Worked out okay. Foul on the number 28. Patrick Kuronkovic. He was lucky that Kuronkovic got on the end of that ball, you know. Sliced back high across the defence. Not really where you want to be putting the ball. Gave the Bayern players a good opportunity to attack that. Is that one going to run out of play? It's not. That's a nice little bit of link-up. Important defensive touch from Jamie Lawrence. Right through the middle, through the gap. Chris Scott. He's won the free kick. But there's a Viktoria player down holding his face as well. Might have come off second best in that challenge. Scott it was, just bursting through the middle. Klingenberg taking a hit as Scott went through. Took a hit to the eye, perhaps. René Klingenberg, the man responsible for the assist for Viktoria's opening goal. Nice to see Niklas Feldhahn, captain of Bayern 2, having a look at it for him. Good ball to Remy Vita. Vita's pass into the area was brought down. Weltsmüller it was. He's chasing the ball now, Weltsmüller. Viktoria getting more and more comfortable in possession in defence. Not looking panicked like they were early on. Another confident touch from Rossmann. Wasn't quite so good from Kuronkovic. Rossmann had the ball under heavy pressure in a dangerous place. Happy to wait until the last possible moment. Growing into this game, Cologne. Unsurprisingly, getting a goal against the run of play will help you to grow in confidence. What happened there? Jastrzemski looked like he got his foot just caught in the turf after that landing. Back on his feet though, Jastrzemski. That's good to see. 4 goals this season for the centre forward. Big part of the Bayern 2 attack. Bayern throw. Bit of a dangerous position this. Wagner gets it in. Bayern going backwards. Thought there would have been a chance there for them to launch something into the area. They've gone short instead, but that's a great ball through to Scott. Jastrzemski goes wide to Remy Vita. Whipped in, back post, who's there? Handler with the important touch. There was a Bayern player storming in at the back stick. Bayern swarming the Viktoria penalty area at the moment. Jamie Lawrence, not quite as accurate that time with the ball forward. He's won it back, Lawrence. Still going through, ridden one challenge. Loch brings it through a whole host of shirts. And that slipped through, it might have been offside. Lukas Schneller. And that's a great through ball from Lukas Schneller. He didn't really mean it, but Jastrzębski has a go over the bar. Well, just as it looked like Viktoria had a brilliant counter-attacking chance, suddenly, as soon as Timmy Thiele gives up on it, Schneller plays the long ball, and it's right on the toes of Len Jastrzębski. Couldn't keep that down. Not sure how much of that was meant from Lukas Schneller, but if he was aiming for Len Jastrzębski, then it was an incredible pass. Jastrzębski, you just saw from that angle, actually the first touch probably wasn't the one that he would have wanted. Just let him drift out to the left-hand side a little bit too much. Kept the ball bouncing in a difficult position to shoot as well. If he could have brought that one down, given away rather cheaply. Sieb. Bit of skill and a bit of luck from Jeremias Loch. Again, that time given away. Bayern with the cutback. Is it going to go out for a corner? It's going to go for a throw-in instead. Good job from the Cologne defence, just keeping that one in play, at least as far as the byline is concerned. They've won it back in that corner and they'll be keen to get it out of there. They do so for now. Bayern have it back. Pressure building now then. Just that one glimpse of a counter-attacking opportunity that we've seen from Cologne in quite a while now, and even that turned into a good chance for Bayern. Definitely the white shirts retreating further and further back as Bayern come further forward. Collision between Karankiewicz and Remy Vita. Patrick Karankiewicz though just strolling over to the ball because it is a Viktoria throw. Shooting chance. Snatched at that one, Chris Scott. 18-year-old having a go with his right foot. Lashing it high and wide, well off target. Well, the camera's on Armindo Sieb there. Number 41. Still perhaps with the two best chances of the game for Bayern's fight. Cologne again, waiting for Bayern to push as far forward as they can. Bit of a tactic today. It has won them a few corners, it has won them a few set pieces, and they did score from one of them. So you can't say it's not working, but that was given away, and they need to capitalise on opportunities like this too. Feldhahn, an experienced defender coming across to prevent the danger. Sebastian Mielitz this time. The goalkeeper who's playing outside of his area. Good ball down the right hand side. Issa plays it back. That's a nice long ball forward. Chance. Who's it going to fall to? It's blasted. Wunderlich looking for a handball. His shot was blasted straight against the defender. Saw him looking at Patrick Hanselbauer, the referee. Wasn't going to give anything for that. The shot was struck so hard. And here come Bayern at the other end. Miscommunication, pass drifts out of play. That was a nice little passage from Viktoria. Ball forward, Patrick Karankiewicz marauding forward into the box, went for the cutback, bounced over one, Wunderlich with the strike. Weidner, I believe it was, hit him straight on the back. Wunderlich, a little bit cheeky, appealing for a handball in that manner. That one struck right on the number 44 on the back of Dennis Weidner. What's happening here then? Patrick Hanselbauer just having a word with Sebastian Mielitz, the 31-year-old goalkeeper, just saying, get on with it. That might be his last chance until he gets booked, you never know. We've seen that on several occasions now. Viktoria taking the shortest possible goal kicks, happy to keep the ball right at the back, almost inside their own 6-yard box. Invite 2, 3, 4 Bayern players forward just at the last moment, get it away. Trying to open up a bit of space in behind for Viktoria Cologne. Obviously something that Olaf Janssen and his side have worked on. Scott lays it off, doesn't do it well though. Will there be a shooting chance for somebody? Vita knocks it back. A little bit of a dangerous passage this though for Bayern. They'd established the pressure. Looked like they had Viktoria Cologne on the ropes. Now a couple of little careless moments have given Cologne some chances. Viktoria will probably be a bit disappointed that they haven't registered more shots on target actually, with around 10 minutes to go in this first half. Jamie Lawrence. Nicholas Feldhahn going forward. Eventually it ends up with Remy Vita. Opportunity for the 1-2. Goes again, Remy Vita. Into the box. Looking for a penalty kick there. Hanselbauer says nothing doing. Viktoria Cologne with the free kick instead. Let's have a look back at that one. Angelo Stiller in the box. 19 years of age. He's gone down. Looking for the penalty. It was Vita with a quick pass back. Lorch up against Stiller. Here's the best angle. Well, Hanselbauer, the referee's probably called that one spot on, you know. Stiller just getting in front of Lorch. Looking to make the contact instead of looking really to play the ball and open up a shooting chance for Bayern. Played for the penalty instead. Didn't come off. Free kick given against Timmy Thiele. Both players falling to the ground. Referee says Bayern free kick. Launch that one forward. Good header. Vita's picked up the loose ball though. Nice control. Scott looking to play it off. Didn't quite find its target. Never caught it right. Feldhahn didn't deal well with that. Onside still. Big chance this time. Timmy Thiele. Will he register a shot himself? He will. Jamie Lawrence just getting across in time to take all the sting out of that shot. Timmy Thiele just deliberated a little bit too long there. Agonising for Viktoria Cologne. Huge chance this time for Timmy Thiele. We've had a couple of those. They've not brought it to a shot. That time the shot did come in, but no danger. Advantage Bayern now. Ball lifted up into the area. Who's on the end of it? Vita. Acrobatic effort from Vita. Only gets it back across the box. It's hooked clear. Jamie Lawrence picks it up though. More chances for Bayern. That was stood up in the box. Vita somehow winning the header. Sieb throwing his body at that one high in the air. Not much he could do on that occasion, and it's all the way back with Lukas Schneller. Well, yet again, this game just oscillating between moments of calm, very little happening, and then several chances, a flurry of opportunities at both ends in a short space of time. That's happened 2 or 3 times now. This one a huge opportunity for Timmy Thiele. Players in the middle as well. Wunderlich there running across. Thiele just hesitated a split second too long. That's all you need to give Jamie Lawrence and he'll be there. Klingenberg walking away with a bit of a hobble. Handshakes with Jastrzębski. No hard feelings in there. Not sure exactly what happened to René Klingenberg. Viktoria play it back though. Bayern can start again with Nicholas Feldhahn. Just about 5 minutes to go in the first period. Will there be any more drama? Any more action? Any more shooting chances? Nothing the young goalkeeper Lukas Schneller could do about the goal that went in. Mielitz, this man here in dark blue. He's made a couple of good saves to keep Bayern away. Nice idea with the first touch. But Angelo Stiller is the player on the end of it, not a white shirt. Lawrence. Ball into Sieb, foul. Did get some minutes with the first team this year, Armindo Sieb, in the DFB Pokal. Wunderlich picked up a very cheap yellow card there. That's a really important moment, actually, for Mike Wunderlich and for this Viktoria Cologne side. We didn't see it on camera. Free kick whipped in, still danger here. Header coming across, off the top of the bar, still going, hacked clear. Well, I was just saying that the yellow card for Mike Wunderlich was an important moment for Viktoria Cologne. That could have been an even more important moment, because Bayern were just inches away from finding an equaliser. Reminiscent of Victoria's goal in a way. The ball delivered into the box. First chance not looking all that dangerous, but things staying alive, turning into a second and perhaps even a third chance. We'll have another proper look at it here. Stiller's ball floated into the back post, headed on nicely, caught the defence out right off the bar. Sieb throwing his body at that, did really well, backpedaling Sieb to actually react to that one coming off the bar, and it nearly paid off for his side. In all that drama, it's very easy to miss the fact that the Viktoria Cologne captain, Mike Wunderlich, who just picked up an extremely cheap yellow card for blocking the free kick. That was his 5th yellow, and he will be banned for Victoria's next match. Just what Olaf Janssen doesn't need. But he will be buoyed by the fact that Cologne are leading for now. Vita, good footwork as usual from Remy Vita, dancing through a couple of players. But Bayern can only go backwards as we enter the 45th minute of the first half. Long ball forward, that's going to find a red shirt, you know. Shooting chance. Looked like Scott was going to leave it for Remy Vita, who was coming in with a perfect attacking opportunity. Head in hands from Remy Vita. He now knows how close that he was to running onto that. Would have had an opportunity to fire in at goal from a very, very inviting angle. Chris Scott not quite on the same wavelength. Scott opting to stay on the ball. You can forgive the 18-year-old Chris Scott for that. Sieb it was. Here's another look at the yellow for Wunderlich. That's what that was. And that is why Wunderlich will be banned for the next game. I'd like to have another look at the opportunity there between Chris Scott and Remy Vita, because that was a really good chance for Bayern. Chances stacking up now for Holger Seitz's home side. But it is Mike Wunderlich and his side who will go in at the break. with the advantage unless anything changes in the next 30 or so seconds. Ball brought down. Given away though. Break on down the right hand side. Will there be time for this? There will. Marcel Reisse whips one into the box, headed away. Viktoria keep it. Karonkiewicz. Knocked out of play. Might be a Viktoria Cologne throw-in, you know. It's not. Patrick Hanselbauer blows the whistle for half-time here at the Grünwalder Stadion in Munich. It's been a pulsating first half. Moments with very little to talk about, but moments of furious chances for both sides. But in the end, you can see there the half-time score is Bayern Munich 2-0, Viktoria Cologne 1. It was a goal from Lucas Cueto, set up acrobatically by René Klingenberg, and that is what gives the away side a precious lead at the break. My name's Tom Midler. We're live here on YouTube German Football. Thanks very much to everyone who's joined us. It's a pleasure to have you with us for this game. We look forward to 45 more minutes of action here on Matchday 25 in the German 3rd Division. What do we have in store for us down the home stretch in this game? More quick counters, more long balls perhaps from Viktoria Cologne. Long balls come with an assumption that they're not particularly pretty, but Viktoria Cologne made them work quite a nice way in the first half. Some really accurate passing, bypassing the midfield. There's some very, very precise passes, not just hit and hope. Quite the opposite, in fact. Very, very targeted long balls. How Viktoria Cologne had their success in the first 45 minutes, and who can blame them, because the footballing qualities of the players in red needs no introduction, and here they come early on in the second half. Well, just as I praise their footballing qualities, Remy Vita gets his footwork all wrong, slides over to the turf after not really connecting with that cross. He will get the chance to atone for that as Vita gets things going again with the throw-in for Bayern 2. There's some of the players waiting in the wings. You'd expect at least a few of them will get their introduction in this game at some point. Certainly if Bayern remain 1-0 down, changes will be made. And what about Olaf Janssen, the Viktoria Cologne coach? What does he do in this situation? He'll be looking forward to the final whistle already. It's going to feel like a long 45 minutes unless Viktoria Cologne can find a way to add to their 1-goal advantage. One goal, a precious lead, a vital advantage, but it can disappear in the blink of an eye, as they know all too well. Lohr goes backwards to Michael Schulz. Well, by this point, 2.5 minutes into the first half, we'd already seen one fantastic opportunity for Armindo Sieb, the young Bayern 2 striker. Wunderlich, the number 8, the captain for Viktoria Cologne, had also had a shot blocked within the first 70 seconds of the game. It's a thunderous opening. Neither side converted at that point. But you do get the feeling there are still plenty of goals in this game. Rossmann, I think it was there, in white, just shanking that one out of play for a corner. Looked straight at the turf afterwards. Ball picked up a little bit of a bobble. His clearance straight off. Would have preferred to put that one out for a throw-in. Bayern corner. This is how Viktoria got their lead. Can Bayern match it? Headed away. Cueto, the goal scorer. What can he do? Great ball forward. Keeper's out. This could be a big chance. He picked his run just right, Lucas Schneller. Praise for the 19-year-old goalkeeper, Lukas Schneller. Really important start for him today in the Bayern 2 side. And it looked like he was in danger there, but he got it just right. Read that play really well. Shades of Manuel Neuer from the first team, of course. Bayern love their keepers to be able to play outside the area. And that's definitely a tick in Lukas Schneller's column. Really good effort from the 19-year-old. Read exactly where that ball was going. Bayern have it on the left up at the other end. Nice run. It's going to take a bit of defending. It needs to be better than that to win the ball. Bit lucky there at Viktoria Cologne. Stiller threads a really nice ball to Vita. Cross blocked. Headed away. Michael Schultz with the mask on. Cologne have to clear again, and they do so. Lawrence tried to control that one as it almost bounced behind him. Edna. Scott with a bit of space in the middle. What can he do? That's a good ball through. Almost a shooting chance there. Veldsmüller it was. Bayern still going. Jastrzębski. Cologne. Defence under pressure as they were for large periods of that first half. Not even 6 minutes gone in this second half. The pattern from the first 45 beginning to repeat itself. Bayern in control, Bayern in possession, looking for the shorter passes, looking to play the football and take up the attacking initiative. Viktoria waiting for their chance to strike quickly, using the pace of Timmy Thiele, who's been just lurking on the edge of the offside line all the time. Number 39 Thiele, Cueto, Wunderlich, the main men up front for Viktoria Cologne as well. And we saw this in the first half too. Viktoria just trying to bring the Bayern players towards them before they go long. Good footwork. Out of play though. Simon Handler that was. Not quite getting the payoff that he would have wanted. Only 1-0 at this stage of the game, but this is a fixture that tends to produce a lot of goals. It's another reason why I wouldn't be surprised to see plenty more chances turning up in this game. If you look just at the last 3 meetings between these sides, it ended up 3-2 to Viktoria Cologne the last time out. That was earlier on this season on Matchday 6. Wunderlich, Thiele and Cueto, the 3 main men, all getting on the score sheet for Viktoria Cologne. They were 3-0 up early on inside half an hour. And then Rossmann got a red card at the back. Bayern came roaring back into the game with Kuhn, with Vita up. But they couldn't find a third. So that one ended with 5 goals. 3-2 to Viktoria Cologne at home. Previous meeting before that was Viktoria Cologne 2, Bayern 2 4. More signs, more hopeful, positive signs for Bayern 2 because that was 4-2, including an 89th minute and a 90th minute goal from Chris Richards and Sarpreet Singh. Might not be in the squad today. Here's a chance. Well left. And Patrick Karonkiewicz. That was going to drift out for a goal kick. Karonkiewicz facing the goal in an awkward position there. Had to make the decision, confident that nobody was behind him. As I was saying, 4-2 to Bayern last time they met in the previous season. 89th and 90th minute goals for Bayern 2, and the match before that was a 5-2 win for Viktoria Cologne. So 5-2, 4-2 and 3-2. What does that mean today? 2-2 on the cards perhaps? In any case, we need plenty more goals in this second half if the game is going to live up to those previous meetings. Good feet. Zeeb doesn't pick the right pass though out to Remy Vita. That's going to give Viktoria Cologne a chance to play the long ball and chase, as they like to do. Another good piece of goalkeeping, well away from his penalty area from Lukas Schneller. You really can see the threads running through this Bayern side. Quite clear how they coach their players. They've already compared Lukas Schneller to Manuel Neuer once. That was yet again extremely Manuel Neuer-esque. Marauding well outside his area. No question of whether he was going to be first to the ball. He was already waiting there for it. Really alert. Playing like another defender, Lukas Schneller. Already at 19 years of age. Very impressive to see. That was a nice touch from Thiele. Up against Feldhahn. Feldhahn has to do well to shove him out, but Thiele keeps going. Will it turn into a shooting chance? Not quite. Good effort there from Timmy Thiele, running all the way around the outside. Just the cutback, eluding teammates. Schneller had to tip that one over the bar. Interesting attack there from Viktoria Cologne. Another corner ball. Scored from one in the first half. Schneller wasn't going to risk that one. Bayern already hit that crossbar once in the first half. Would probably have been Viktoria Cologne's turn to hit the crossbar. You don't want to risk where the rebound would have fallen. Schneller quite right to take the safe option and tip it over the bar. But Bayern have a corner to defend. Looks like Oberlin and Stanisic getting ready to come on for Bayern. Changes already before the hour mark. Corner ball. Shooting chance maybe. Karonkiewicz. Not a bad connection. Certainly hit that well. Just couldn't keep it down. Quick goal kick taken. No chance for the substitution right now. Looks like it's just a matter of time though. Bayern on the right hand side with Weidner. Overhit the cross. Caught it too well. Fired it all the way over the penalty area. Viktoria Cologne coming now. Down the right hand side. Hacked away clear by Kilian Senkbeil. Throw in Bayern by the looks of it. Substitutions still just doing the last bits of tactical analysis. A little bit of studying. Scott's given that one away. A little bit difficult on this pitch. No excuse for passes like that though. Given back to Bayern. Good pass. Stieler to Vita. That's a good ball in. Chris Scott not far away from getting on the end of it. Almost came through to Dennis Weidner as well. Cueto, the goal scorer, with a lot to do in defence as well. Here come the substitutes for FC Bayern 2. Lawrence has gone off. Amindo Sieb as well. Made his impact today, Sieb. Change has been made though. Stanisic and Oberlin coming on. Well, change at both ends then. Just inside the hour mark for Holger Seitz and Bayern 2. Josip Stanisic, the number 4, coming on to replace Jamie Lawrence in defence. As Viktoria Cologne have a bit of defending to do themselves to get the ball away. A change at the other end as well. Amindo Sieb after missing a couple of opportunities early in the game. He can be happy with his day's work. He might be a little frustrated as well. He never got a better chance than that one after just 19 seconds. Played that one straight at goalkeeper Sebastian Mielitz. But still made his impact today. Armindo Sieb, replaced this time by Dimitri Oberlin. Got his first goal last time out. Oberlin put Bayern in the lead against Kaiserslautern. Ended up drawing that game 1-1. But it was a breakthrough goal for Oberlin. Thiele into the book. He's not happy about the decision, Timmy Thiele. Just caught Nicholas Feldhahn on the top of the boot. Timmy Thiele wasn't too much in it. Can't really blame Patrick Hanselbauer. Bit of a nightmare for Olaf Janssen, the Viktoria Cologne coach, as yellow cards for Thiele and Wunderlich, two really important players, and they will be missing for future games, or for one future game at least, after picking up enough yellow cards to get themselves banned. That perhaps explains why Timmy Thiele looked so angry after that decision. That's a good first touch though. Jastrzębski it is, down in the corner for Bayern. Up against two defenders. Still fighting away, Len Jastrzębski. Once again, it's Lucas Cueto doing the defending. Not really what Cueto wants to be doing, not how he wants to be spending his energy. But Cologne have to do absolutely everything within their power to hold on to this lead. It's a slender advantage. At the moment they're in position to pick up 3 vital points. A long half hour to go. It's Olaf Janssen this time. The coach looking towards his bench. Sebastian Mielitz again goes short with the goal kick. Blocked. There will be another goal kick. Well, it's not got Viktoria Cologne anywhere. It's wasted a few seconds. Michael Seaton, by the looks of it, the player who's getting ready to come on. Haven't seen the board yet. It is Timmy Thiele who's just picked up his yellow card. He'll be a bit frustrated to go off, especially with that happening just before he left the pitch. Looks very frustrated. Timmy Thiele. One for our US viewers and fans. Michael Seaton, the number 9 for Viktoria Cologne, the US player. What kind of impact can he make, and how much attacking will Viktoria even be able to do in this game at the moment? The momentum on Bayern's side. They're the team who need to push forward. Seaton will be hoping to pounce on any chances that may come his way. But you can expect, as time ticks down, Bayern are still going to be the side pushing forward more and more. Viktoria needing to find a way to exploit some of the room that Bayern might leave. Seaton gets his first touch. It's a bit of a messy passage of play, but he does get the ball to a teammate in the end. Chris Scott hobbling after that one as well. Keeper out of the area once again, Lucas Schneller, and again deals with it well. Cushions the ball down safely out to the side. Michael Schultz with his face mask, just blasting the ball up into the air. Nothing doing there for the referee. Bayern looking for a foul against Jeremias Loch. Feldhahn Cheap giveaway though, Remy Vita. Been a mixed game for him. Some good footwork, some nice movement on the left-hand side, as you'd hope for. Some good technical play, but also a few cheap giveaways now from Remy Vita. They're stacking up, and Seaton built himself a bit of space. The shot absolutely shanked in the penalty area though. Wunderlich it was. Seaton though, getting straight through for a chance for Viktoria Cologne. Wunderlich, has he injured something with that shot? Try to let one go, miss-hit the ball sometimes. That can be pretty uncomfortable. He was lurking in an offside position after that, Wunderlich, and rather hindered the second coming of that attack for Viktoria Cologne. Referee getting in the way, didn't make any impact at that point. Dennis Weidner could just play the same ball once again. That's how much space he had in the midfield. Stanisic this time getting involved, getting the ball forward. Big chance in the box. Chris Scott just pausing after that. That's going to be a free kick. Surely a yellow card as well for tugging back there. Trying to stop the Viktoria Cologne counter-attack. Gillian Senkbeil it was. And he does go into the book. Here's another look at it. Marcel Risser just tearing free. Senkbeil. No complaints from Gillian Senkbeil. The first yellow for Bayern today. Would be nice to have a look at that chance that so nearly fell to Chris Scott. Ball across the box just a minute ago for Bayern. Looked as if it was going to sit on a plate for the 18-year-old Chris Scott. And just before it got there, it ended up just going out of his reach, just behind him. Probably already starting to think about the goal. Schneller. Another attempt from Schneller where he's been very alert. More touches outside his box than he's had in the box probably today now. Dennis Weidner linking up with Dimitri Oberlin. Substitutes not quite played themselves into the game just yet. Still time to change that though. Wunderlich, big shooting chance for Cologne. Scuffs the shot off the bottom of his boot. Easy for Lukas Schneller. Wunderlich, what a chance. Viktoria Cologne might be feeling now that they could have been 2-0 up, and they've got defending to do as well. Hacked away. Here's another look at that one. Great ball forward down the right hand side, played to perfection. Cut back from Koronkiewicz was absolutely perfect, and then just a toe poke really in the end from Mike Wunderlich. Chance for Bayern to get the ball back into the penalty area. Already cleared one. They go backwards instead though, Bayern. Patient play, 25 minutes or so remaining. Josip Stanisic down to Dennis Weidner. Dangerous ball across his own penalty area. How costly will that be for Viktoria Cologne? Somebody's got to get it away, and they do so. And there's one for Michael Seaton to chase as well. And he's going to get that one. No free kick given, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Whistle goes in the end. Took his time there, Patrick Hanselbauer. Maybe rescued Michael Seaton in the end after fluffing his shot. Didn't see too much wrong with that, and then just a little tug on the arm in the end from Michael Seaton. Probably was the right decision from Patrick Hanselbauer. Needed his time to think about it. Bayern corner. Here we go again with a little more end-to-end stuff. Still plenty of time left in this game. Only just over halfway through the second half here. Welzmüller ready to take the corner. This is the side that Viktoria Cologne got their goal from. There's a big headed chance over the crossbar. Head in hands, Len Jastrzębski. What a chance that was. Well, Sebastian Mielitz, the keeper, would have had almost no chance to save that unless it was straight at him. Over the bar. Chances stacking up for both sides now. That was a big one. Jastrzębski did really well to get past his marker. Perfect bit of movement from Len Jastrzębski. All that was missing was the header on target in the end. Free kick, Viktoria Cologne. Well, now Bayern 2 will definitely be feeling like they should be level. Viktoria Cologne probably themselves feeling like they should be 2 up. Another substitution. René Klingenberg, the player to go off. He was the one who stayed alert to get that goal. Been in the wars a bit, taken a few knocks in the game since then. Kai Kleefisch it is to replace him, the number 18 for Viktoria Cologne. Klingenberg, though, as I was saying, a lot of credit, pat on the back from Olaf Janssen, the manager, and that is in a large part thanks to the fact that he was the one who acrobatically set up Lucas Cueto for the opening goal, the only goal in the game so far. Who's about to change that? Well, headed behind. That time, Len Jastrzębski got the header that he wanted. Put it away for a Viktoria Cologne corner. Impressive stuff today from Lukas Schneller. He's not had many shots to save. He's had plenty of action, plenty of touches of the ball. But in terms of shots on target that needed saving, almost nothing for Lukas Schneller to do. High corner. Punched that one away, Schneller. Seaton brings it down nicely, turns backwards. Viktoria Cologne all the way back to Sebastian Mielitz. Lofted that forward, nobody there though. Schneller even happy to keep that in play. Play the ball with his feet, get it out to Josip Stanisic, the substitute. Over 70 minutes gone now. You have to give some credit to the Viktoria Cologne defence. If you look at the players they've got missing, Dario De Vita, Alexander Hoek, 2 centre-backs out injured at the moment, 2 of their younger players as well. Oh, an important slip there, might have been a free kick as Viktoria Cologne wanted. Bayern looking for a penalty as well, but they're only going to get a corner out of that. Interesting attack from Bayern. Both sides probably feeling like they wanted a free kick in that. Chris Scott going down, looking for a penalty. Hard to see whether that was even a dive from Chris Scott or not. Referee was unmoved regarding a penalty kick until we get a closer look. Very, very hard to say. Bayern corner. Headed high, but not really away. Wunderlich living dangerously with that challenge on the edge of the box. Angelo Stiller is punching the turf. And somehow that one stayed on with the help of the corner flag. And the substitute, Kleefisch, passing the ball across his own byline. Slightly risky business, but Viktoria Cologne have it away. Nice idea with the through ball. Nobody quite on the same wavelength. Shielded out of play. Next substitution. Welzmüller, the player going off. Ontujans, half Latvian, half German, only 20 years of age, Daniels Ontujans. Bayern starting again from the back. Remy Vita just muscled off the ball. Kronkiewicz has done well. Wunderlich has been fouled. Well, a gelb-rot, as they call it in German, a yellow card for the second time. Kilian Senkbeil it is, the only Bayern player in the book. And he's in the book once again for a slightly late challenge on Mike Wunderlich. How does that affect the final 15 minutes of this game? Well, there wasn't too much in it. But you have to say, Patrick Hanselbauer has been fair there, and he has been consistent. You would say if Kilian Senkbeil didn't have a yellow, he surely would have picked up a yellow for that one. Bit unlucky from Kilian Senkbeil's point of view. But it does happen an awful lot in football that you feel like if a player's already on a yellow, the referee doesn't give them a second. But I'm sure that if Senkbeil was not already booked, he would have picked up a yellow for that challenge, given what we've seen today from Patrick Hanselbauer, so there can't be too many complaints about it. 10 men of Bayern 2 now. The Bayern Amateure, as they're called, have their work cut out in the final 15 minutes of the game. Kilian Senkbeil with his second yellow card. Well, Bayern not sure who's going to take it. It takes 3 of them in the end to get the ball restarted. But they need to get things going, and they need to get things going rather quickly. Good distribution forward from Lucas Schneller. Bayern playing themselves into a bit of trouble though. Going to have to take risks like that now. How much does that boost the confidence of Viktoria Cologne? Their role is going to change now. You would have thought in the final 15 minutes that Cologne would start sitting back even more than they have been already, just waiting to play on the counter. But now with a man advantage, what can they do? How can they make life difficult with one extra player? Berlin penalised for his challenge on Maximilian Rossmann. Well, that's 2 games in a row now that Bayern have been reduced to 10 men. Plenty of Bayern passing in and around their own penalty area there, with Cologne players not far away. That's good work from Angelo Stiller. Lofted a ball forward. Keeper's going to have to come and get that one. Dimitri Oberlin was not close enough to trouble him. Mielitz able to win the ball. Ball into the box. Schneller there to it again. Well, what do Bayern do differently now in their hunt for a goal? The overall objective remains the same. Ball forward, could be a shooting chance. Cueto goes for the pass. Might have taken that one himself, Lucas Cueto. Confident goal scorer, we know that already. Top scorer for Viktoria Cologne with 8 goals. Got one of them today. That time opted for the pass towards Wunderlich. Didn't really work out. Jastrzębski brings that down really well. Defender's fallen as well. Big chance for Jastrzębski to get something into the box. Corner. Handler, it looked like, going to ground. Voluntarily, it was not. He was knocked to the ground, lost his footing. Looked over at the assistant on that near side here. Wanted a free kick. Didn't get it, and it could have been a big chance for Len Jastrzębski. Referee Hanselbauer going over to have a word with Olaf Janssen. How's his heart rate? Olaf Janssen with just over 10 minutes to hang on to what would be a massive win for Viktoria Cologne. Corner ball by an amateur. 3 white shirts going to ground. Schultz landed painfully on his back. He's staying down. And at the end of all this, it will be the second corner in quick succession for Bayern 2. Here's another look. It wasn't the best piece of defending in the end from Viktoria Cologne. Everybody throwing their bodies at it. But in reality, there was no real pressure on the ball. Could have dealt with that one a bit more calmly, but that's what happens when you're at the bottom and you need a result. Header coming in. Feldhahn it was on target, heading for the top corner. Heart in mouth for a second for Sebastian Mielitz, but he was able to come across and gather that quite easily at the end of all of that. If you're watching this from a Viktoria Cologne persuasion, hard to tell how powerful or not the header was. Oberlin on the ball in the area, goes across to teammate. Jastrzębski working hard today, Len Jastrzębski, but not really seeing too much of it. One opportunity in the first half that he snatched and hit over. Just missed the first touch on that occasion, and another header in the second half. He really should have hit the target. That's perhaps the best chance that Bayern have seen since the opening minute of the game. Loch there with an important interception, switching things over. Another long ball. Michael Seaton, the substitute on the end of it. What's he got up against the defence? Chance to shoot for Seaton. Doesn't catch it well, but he might get a second opportunity, and it's saved, tipped wide. Lukas Schneller. Look at what it means to the young goalkeeper. Unbelievable. Michael Seaton shakes his head. 2 chances in quick succession. Let's have another look at that. Seaton cuts inside Stanisic. The first shot wasn't a great one. It was a good save. Another massive miscommunication in defence. This time it's from Bayern, and it was on a plate for Seaton to seal all 3 points for Cologne. You won't get a better chance than that. And look at that reaction from Lukas Schneller. It was an incredible save. And Michael Seaton cannot believe it. Corner ball, Viktoria Cologne get another chance to deliver. Who's there? The header comes in. That's another fantastic stop from Lukas Schneller. Tips it onto the bar and away. He has kept Bayern in this game, and they've got around 10 minutes to go. Bayern with the free kick, but they've got men over. On to Sanz. Great block. Defending at both ends of the highest order right now. Well, goalkeeping of the highest order from Bayern, defending of the top order from Viktoria Cologne. What a passage of play we've had here. Header from the number 30, Michael Schultz. And what a stop that is from Lukas Schneller. Incredible stuff. What a performance from the number 23 today. That is the foundation for Bayern 2 to go and rescue something from this game. It should be 2-0 now. Seaton with an incredible opportunity, and here's another one. Bayern are leaving spaces in behind as they go forward in numbers looking for the equalising goal. Wunderlich. Whipped into the back stick. That was zipped off the turf. They've kept it in. Goal scorer Lucas Cueto. Jeremias Loch. Cologne going backwards to the halfway line and further back. No rush for them, as you can tell, in the 84th minute of this game. Simon Handler. Ball back, not exactly where Viktoria Cologne wanted it, but Kleefisch keeps that one on with a brilliant header. They're onside, you know. Lucas Cueto, one to chase. He's got nobody across. Found the ball to Wunderlich. Over the bar, just wide. Cologne really stretching Bayern now on the break, but they can't find a second. Cueto looked like he didn't have much support. Wunderlich was much further back, but Cueto picked him out superbly. If only, from a Köln perspective, if only Mike Wunderlich could have picked out the top corner. Chance after chance for them to double their lead now. And that's only going to make them more and more nervous as the time goes on, you know. The more that they feel they've missed some massive opportunities, the more that they're going to know they should have done this and they should be 2 up and sitting comfortably right now, but they are not. That's not far away, you know. Schneller's made some terrific saves in the last few minutes, but he wouldn't have got to that one. Holger Seitz and co. How are they feeling right now? Is that a booking for Holger Seitz? It is. Emotions creeping in, of course. He's going to be feeling some quite strong emotions about how this is going. Struggling this season, FC Bayern 2. Not struggling quite as much as Viktoria Cologne, but they still need the points themselves. Link-up play doesn't quite work there on the edge of the area. That's given away by Oberlin. Seaton down the left-hand side. Should have the pace. Seaton should have the fitness, having only just come on. But he's outrun there by the Bayern defence. And they can come again. Really exciting 1-0 at the moment. All to play for. How do Viktoria Cologne feel at this point of the game, having conceded twice in injury time in their last match? They were sitting in this very position and they went home with nothing. Goalkeeper scored against them just to add insult to injury, and they really should be 2-0 up now too. Substitute Kleefisch. Seaton in a huge amount of space over on the left-hand side. He's picked him out. Back to Kleefisch. And Cueto, the goal scorer. Viktoria keep possession. And this is what they can do against 10 men of Bayern right now. They can afford to go backwards in the attack and just turn around, and there's always a safe option with that extra man over. Looking down the right hand side, it was a good ball from the goalkeeper. That's a very high bouncing ball back. Lucky then that Lukas Schneller is a good football player. Dealt with that one well, kept it in play. Wunderlich. No energy to chase that in the 88th minute. He's going to let Bayern go long. It's an accurate ball from Lukas Schneller. Yellow for Loch. Made sure he rolled in front of the ball as well. Stopped that one from being taken quickly by Bayern. Let's not forget, with 75 minutes gone, Kilian Senkbeil was sent off for FC Bayern 2. Might not look like it in these next few minutes. You still expect the red shirts of Bayern to pile forward. Here's a chance at the back post. Feldhahn! Not a bad effort at all. 150 appearances, Nicholas Feldhahn, and he could have crowned it with a nice goal at the end. He did strike it well, in fairness to the veteran defender. Just couldn't keep it down. Well, just looking back at that, because there were some suggestions that it was a back pass a few minutes ago for Viktoria Cologne. Would have been one of those rare free kicks from inside the penalty area, but the referee decided that it wasn't a deliberate ball back to the keeper, and you can see Well, you could see in that replay that it was under heavy pressure and sort of in the middle of a challenge as well, so it wasn't a controlled ball back to Sebastian Mielitz. Probably the right decision made by Patrick Hanselbauer. Credit to him, referee Hanselbauer. He's had some difficult decisions to make today. A couple of penalty appeals. The red card as well. Now the back pass. And I feel like they've all been tough ones and he's got them all spot on. So credit where it's due. Good performance today from Patrick Hanselbauer. Into the 90th minute. Viktoria with the 1-goal advantage and the 1-man advantage, but how nervous are they after that drama of their game against Ingolstadt? Cheap free kick given against Michael Seaton. And that's what Bayern want at this stage. Going to roll over into injury time any second. And they can make it count with a set piece, with a good delivery. Doesn't matter about the extra man in these kind of positions. Just got to hit the right delivery. It's not a bad one. Jastrzębski lurking at the back post, but Mielitz gathers without too much trouble. And there will be roughly 3.5 extra minutes now for Viktoria Cologne to hang on. Precious, precious points on the line here in the German 3rd Division. Good header from Seaton. Nice target man work. Free kick Viktoria Cologne. Angelo Stiller puts it right on the spot for Mike Wunderlich. But unsurprisingly, Viktoria Cologne are going to waste a little bit of time in no real rush to play it. Overlap on the right hand side, not a good ball though. Bayern can break. Substitute Kleefisch pacing all the way back to bring some more white shirts backwards. It's not a good ball from Remy Vito. He's not had a great second half. Challenging there, up against the goalkeeper. Offside given, of course, but just stopped Lukas Schneller from playing the ball quickly. Kleefisch heading it away. Anxious moments, tense moments from Viktoria Cologne. What will they have to contend with in the final couple of minutes? Schneller, not his greatest ball forward, but it's accurate. Stiller whips it into the box, headed away. It would be a hammer blow now to Viktoria Cologne if they were to concede. Good movement from the substitute onto Sands. Substitution. Just try and take a bit of momentum out of Bayern's game. Probably it's going to be a Viktoria Cologne substitution, isn't it? Looks like Risse coming off rather. So number 5, Hajrovic coming on just to strengthen the defence. All hands on deck as they look to get this win over the line. Bayern still with plenty to give though. Where's that one going to fall? Risky business in the penalty area. Viktoria Cologne struggling to get it away. That's how it's going to be when you haven't won since early December. Where's that going? Still in there. Header on. No penalty given. It was a rather hopeful attempt at going to ground, it has to be said. Jastrzębski might have taken a whack to his tricep there, holding on to that, but he wasn't going to get a penalty for that. And there's one to chase. That's exactly what Viktoria Cologne should be doing at this stage of the game. Try and stretch things out. Yet again, Lukas Schneller beats Korakiewicz to the ball down the right-hand side. Good effort though from the number 28 to be bursting forward from defence in the 4th minute of stoppage time. Michael Seaton has won the ball, not giving away a free kick either. What does Seaton do with it? Probably not his best choice, but it has found a Viktoria Cologne teammate. Jeremias Loh. Final 30 seconds of the match here. Through into the penalty area. Cueto, top scorer for Viktoria Cologne. They wouldn't want anyone else on the ball, but he couldn't get it out. Corner ball. Still good news for Viktoria Cologne though. Couldn't get the second goal. Handler set up Lucas Cueto in the box nicely. Josip Stanisic had to clear it, but Viktoria Cologne with no rush. That's the 4 minutes complete. They've got the ball where they want it. Will Bayern have one more chance on the break? Or will Viktoria Cologne be able to hold this up until Hansel Bauer blows for full time? Bayern throw. Tense moments on the bench. Hearts racing in the Viktoria Cologne camp. Kleefisch is going to win that one. And Patrick Hansel-Bauer blows the whistle. Fists in the air for Viktoria Cologne. That's Lucas Cueto on the ground. He's the match winner today, the top scorer for Viktoria Cologne. His goal made all the difference in this match. Set up by René Klingberg after 18 minutes. Lucas Cueto secures 3 absolutely vital points for Viktoria Cologne. A precious win at the Grünwalder Stadion on match day 25. It's finished Bayern Munich Amateurs 0, Viktoria Cologne 1.